Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson here for a meditation a day. Today, our beautiful guest meditator is Sue Broome. She is a fixture here at Enlightened World Network, and I'm so pleased to bring her to you. So, Sue, it looks like you're You're sharing out on your page. I am curious. Do you have any idea where we're going today?
Well, I'm really hoping that we go where I went yesterday.
Okay.
It was quite amazing. And I really do hope that that's where we're going. But we don't go there, then I don't know where we're going.
Okay. Well, we are going to find out. And so, friends, you can see behind Sue over her shoulder, it says SueBroome.com. You can find her work there. You can also find her work at her Etsy store that is called what, Sue?
Sue Broome Studio, but the link is on the bottom of my website. So easiest way to find me.
All right. She has fabulous t-shirts, mugs, bags, just about anything you can think of. She's got great spiritual, energetic, uplifting sayings. She also just has some fun, silly things just because she can. So,
as I can.
Yeah. So check out her work. Sue, are you all shared?
I am. So hopefully it went out.
All right. So let's just go ahead and get started if you don't mind.
Sure. Hey, everybody. Wanted to share too. I'm holding one of my favorite crystals. So if you have a crystal that you like to hang on to when you're doing meditation, you go right ahead. All right, everyone. Get yourself comfortable in your chair or if you're lying down. And take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose. And out through the mouth. And sometimes I will put my hand on my high heart area, my upper chest. And that also just helps me really get into the flow of my breath. And again, in and out. You might feel your body relaxing deeper into your chair. If you haven't already, you can close your eyes. If you'd like to leave them open, that's entirely up to you. Just notice as your body's getting more and more relaxed. If you do have a crystal in your hand, just let it be there gently. And allow any tension in your body to fall away. You might notice your breath is getting much more even, or there might be a very deep breath and then evening out. Don't force it, just allow. And with your breath, just know that you are connecting on a much more deeper level to the divine, to your angels, to your soul, to your body. With each breath, you become more aware of your connection to the all that is. And as you're getting deeper into this relaxation, deeper into your connection to yourself, allow roots to grow out the bottom of your feet, so you're also firmly connected to the love of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Just feel the connection. And with each breath, you may notice an even deeper connection to your surroundings. Any animals, any nature, the space that's in front of you and surrounding you. Just a connection, knowing that you are truly a part of it all. You may feel at times that you're in your body, your physical body, and yet you feel like you are so much more. Allow yourself to expand out into the unknown, into the all that is. It might feel as if you are broken into a million pieces, and yet all connected. All of these pieces are out in the cosmos. We're all connected to you, to your soul. And yet all of these pieces are so free out into the universe, out into the beyond. There's no fear here. There's only curiosity. There's a feeling of freeness. It's as if all the pieces are able to take in so much more. But as each part of you is taking in the all that is, all of you recognizes this. There's a recognition that this is truly who you are. You are part of the all that is. There may be pieces maybe of old traumas that feel differently when you realize that you are part of the all that is. The trauma was just information. Bringing it back. There's no pain with this trauma. The emotion has been released. It's just a curiosity. Maybe there's parts of your soul that feel unhealthy or dis-ease. Again, look upon that with a curiosity and interest. And if there's any part of this dis-ease that's willing to let go, let it go. Or is it willing to transmute into something different, into something beneficial? Maybe knowledge, maybe a feeling of wholeness, maybe a feeling of healing, maybe peace, a calmness, a new calmness. You may notice with this recognition that as a whole, you feel much more calm, much more filled with love. Just notice, are there any other parts of you, parts of your soul that have information for you, or some knowledge that it's easier to recognize out in this open, expansive, loving area? Is there any information, any emotions to look at, any feelings to feel? Let's take a few deep breaths and just notice. You may notice that there are parts of your soul that seem like they're entangled or enmeshed with another. Are you able to untangle? Are you able to release? Again, take a deep breath and just notice. And as you're out in this open, expansive area, are there any parts of your souls, any part of your specific soul to be called home now? Maybe it detached with a past trauma, past life situation. And now is the time to call these parts of your soul home as well. Old wounds healed, old traumas released. And if there are any, you'll notice parts of your soul surrounded with love, surrounded as if it's a coming home party, because it truly is. So now ask all of your parts of your soul, start swirling together to come back. Come back knowing the wisdom, the knowledge, this feeling of expansion, freeness. Come back together. It's as if each breath you take, you come back even more together. You've always been complete. Maybe you just haven't felt complete. You're always whole. Maybe you just haven't felt whole. It's these pieces of your soul that seem to have been out in the all that is. We're still always part of your soul. Take a couple more deep breaths, pulling all of these parts of you back. Pulling your soul back into your aura, closer to home, closer to your physical body. Your heart feels a stronger connection to your soul. You feel a stronger connection to the God, to the all that is. to your angels, to your loved ones, to Mother Earth. Even your physical body feels such a stronger connection. Might feel lighter. Might feel invigorated. You might feel like you need to take a nap. Do what is right for you. Come back. Come back into your body. So your awareness is back into your physical. Moving your fingers and toes. Maybe stretching your shoulders. Moving your neck. And coming all the way back. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Thank you, Sue. I'm just curious, is that where you went yesterday?
Very similar.
Okay.
Very similar. It was a little different, but it was very similar. Very interesting too. But I just, because we don't think of, like, if you've had a trauma in your life, that now there's a part of me that's out there floating somewhere. And it's not that it's still not a part of you, but what it feels like to me is it couldn't be here to relive the trauma. It had to be almost like, what we've talked about, where people, after they transition, if they've had a difficult life, maybe they have to be cocooned. And it feels like there's a part of our soul, if we've had a real trauma, that it feels like it's not with us anymore. And it's being cocooned. It's being held in all that is. It's being held by God and the angels until we're ready to look at the trauma that happened and say, oh, you know what? It's okay that I have this part of my soul all back together again. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. It's a reminder that because of all of the life experiences that we have, we're now someone more expansive, somebody broader than we were. Before, I was talking to someone who had been quite ill, and she said, I just want to go back to being who I was. I said, you can't. You cannot go back to being who you were. These life experiences now that has made you so aware of different aspects of you and different aspects of health, and you're not the same person. You can never go back to who you were. You can embrace who you were and see all the growth from there, but you can't ever go back.
That is it. I mean, it's like when we come back after being in this space, we are different. There's bits of us that have been healed from a trauma, or maybe there's some knowledge that comes back, which means we are not the same that we were when we started this, just half hour ago. It's like we are different. So that was such an awareness to give her. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're right. Who we are now is not who we were 30 minutes ago. Yeah. That's right. You threw in an offhand comment. I haven't heard you say it before, but you said maybe take a nap. And I wanted to bring to people's awareness that sometimes spirit wants you to take a nap, because I do believe that spirit works with us while we're sleeping. And sometimes they're clearing energy, sometimes they're bringing in ideas, sometimes they're just helping you to be more full in yourself, so you can see life from a different perspective. But I think when spirit is going to do that, when all of a sudden you are so tired you can't keep your eyes open.
Right.
Have you had that, Sue?
I have. It's like, oh my gosh, and when that happens to someone, to it's like, oh, what's, I'm going to jot down, it's this time and this is what I'm feeling, which you can do that if you want. But you may notice that all of a sudden you just like were zonked, for several hours, and it's like, wow. So yeah, because I think there are times when spirit needs us out of the way for things to happen.
And it doesn't matter that you wake up and don't remember any of it. It doesn't mean nothing happened. But just pay attention to that, friends. I always think it's fun and interesting when that happens. It's like, oh, okay, something big is going to happen here. So,
yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you for this meditation. I do feel different. You said you might feel different. I feel a little more grounded. A little more like I'm fully all there. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, Spirit.
Sue, is there anything you want friends to know about you?
Yeah, no, just, go to my website where you can find all of my links if you're interested in getting a reading or a healing with the angels. And I guess one thing that I just started doing on my YouTube channel. So I've done a blog that has evolved into a channel message from the angels for a very long time. And just a couple of weeks ago, I started reading the blog. And it's not, you don't have to look at me. I've figured it out where if I got it, I can have a picture on there. But it's just me reading the blog. And what's interesting, the one that came out today and another one recently, it was 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Both of them were, and it's like, I didn't know that. But it's the reason I think I started doing it. Well, the angels have been saying, Sue, you need to do this, is there's a difference with reading it, because some people like to read it, some people do like to hear it. But there's also so much wisdom where if you just want to listen to it and close your eyes and listen and see what it is that you're getting, because some of them are almost like meditations. In 3 minutes and 33 seconds, it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I just started doing that. It is on my YouTube channel, and I've been sharing them. I think earlier this week I shared one on Enlightened World Network.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing that myself. So Sue Broome, thank you so much for being here. And friends here at Enlightened World Network, thank you for being here. So glad you're with us. Take good care. God bless. We'll see you soon.